And hello again, and welcome to another unboxing video. Now, if you saw the previous one, this was actually opened yesterday, but there's two things in it, so I'm doing separate videos, just because it's fun to do things that way. So, once again, not a surprise, because you've seen the title and the thumbnail, so you know what this is, but as we open it up, we have Doctor Who Carnival of Monsters. So this is the special edition, and this one was from 2012. So before we take a closer look at this, we're going to take a look at the original Carnival of Monsters. This is from 2003. Very early Doctor Who DVD release. And may possibly have the worst individual cover artwork of the entire range. Now, as I said before, at least early on when these things started coming out, to be honest, there was no care whatsoever to really what they look like, which is a shame because these were expensive. I think I paid something like $35 for this when I bought it back in 03, and that was a deal because they would go $40, $45 in Canada. So, yeah, terrible artwork. Good story, though. To be honest, even the restoration on this one for the time wasn't bad. This was the second John Pertwee DVD release, at least in Region 1. So, here we got the back. And as you can see in the early DVD releases, they really didn't care much for extras. It was probably for maybe even the first 10 or so releases, there were almost no extras to speak on. Here you've got your standard commentary, which most of them had that. Some extended deleted scenes, behind the scenes footage, but no documentaries, featurettes, or anything of that nature. So, Doctor Who Carnival of Monsters, the original release, episode 66. Now we'll compare that to the 2012 version, which I bought very late. Actually 5 years after the fact, because this is 2017. And I guess the story as to why I didn't really buy these as they were coming out, because if you've watched my videos over the years, you know I collected the Doctor Who range as they came out. But back then, well, now too, but definitely back when I was doing this, my budget was insanely tight. I had no extra money for anything, so literally I could only afford the releases that I didn't have yet, and I really had to scrounge to buy those. So unfortunately, stories that I already had to be set aside for later times, and as I've said in previous videos, I put some of them off too long, and there's a couple that I probably won't be able to get, or if I do get, they are going to cost a small fortune. So, Carnival of Monsters Special Edition, obviously, which with much, much better artwork than what we had in the past. And if we're going to take a look at the back of the disc itself, and zoom in on extras, you want to look at that in detail. So we've got two audio commentaries, so the original one and a new commentary. Let's see, we've got a longer edit of episode 2. I think from what I remember also, I think it was this story that in Australia, yeah, this had the alternate title sequence, I think, which I think it might have been included on here. There's one Doctor Who episode where they tried changing the titles and it was absolutely terrible. Just do a Google search, you'll see it. So we've got All Monsters documentary on Target with Ian Marter, retrospective. So basically the Target novelizations. Gadget and Gizmos, A to Z list. Mary Celeste, behind the scenes, so assuming that's from the original one. 5 Faces of Doctor Who, which was basically, it was a trailer from, I think it was the 20th anniversary, which they threw on several of these early DVD releases. Director's amended ending, and other stuff. Oh yeah, TARDIS Cam. Those were popular amongst the early ones as well. Does this one actually have Who's Who? No, they'd actually stopped Who's Who by this point. Basically, Who's Who is like just text-based biographies that you could get of people that showed up in each story. They only ever appeared in R1, were never a part of the Region 2 releases, and I don't think were re-released on any of the special editions. I don't know, I guess they decided you could just look it up on Wikipedia. But anyways, so we have Doctor Who Carnival of Monsters. So, yay. And that's it for today's video. So, as always, everyone, thank you for watching, and there will be more of these to come, hopefully.